The 1987 film Creepshow 2 is a horror anthology with 3 stories: Old Chief Woodenhead, The Raft, and The Hitchhiker. All 3 great stories. Hitchhiker might be my favorite.
Thanks for the ride.
But in this video, I'm going to talk about the second story, The Raft. The Raft is about 4 college students. They're driving out to a lake to go swimming with a wooden raft in it. We have Deke. Deke is the jock. Randy, the geek, I guess, but he seems to be besties with Deke. They have little nicknames that they call each other. Laverne, she's a hottie. She's the baddie. And then Rachel, who's the less hot friend. So they driving out to the lake smoking these puny ass joints.
Smoke weed every day.
Laverne is Deke's chick. Randy and Rachel are in the back seat, maybe friends with the potential of hooking up, but Randy is clearly interested in Laverne. So much so, Rachel in the back seat rolling her eyes because Randy thirsty ass got his head in the front seat invading people's personal space.
Man, sit your ass down.
They pull up to the lake. Rachel mentions how quiet it is with Deke's rock music blaring in her ear.
So quiet.
First of all, Deke leaves his car door open with his music blasting. Then Deke has on these Hulkamania Speedos, and the way Randy is fixated on Laverne, it gives me WWE vibes with Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Queen Elizabeth. Laverne has on her Horlicks University t-shirt, which I think is such a nice touch.
Oh, yeah.
While swimming to the raft, Randy notices a duck struggling due to this blob in the water. When Randy and Deke make it to the raft, Randy becomes concerned that this blob is coming for the girls who are closely approaching.
It looked like it was going after the girls.
They all make it to the raft safely and contemplate what this blob in the water is. In the meantime, Deke pulls out more weak-ass joints from them Hulkamania trunks. I'm tripping because y'all didn't bring no snacks, no beer, no nothing. Y'all drove out to the middle of nowhere to swim to this raft. I'm sure part of the plan was to get laid.
Oh, yeah.
And this is when shit goes left. Because Rachel, being the genius she is, decides to touch the blob. You already know what happens in this horror story. The blob eats that ass. Laverne freaks the fuck out. Understandably, she just watched her girlfriend get consumed by this blob. And how does Deke, the former WWE heavyweight champion, react to Laverne? He threatens to beat her up if she doesn't shut her mouth.
Shut up! Stop it, Laverne. I swear to God, I'm going to smoke you. I mean it.
In this moment of panic, Deke decides he's gonna outswim the blob. Just leave Randy Savage and Laverne on this raft. But the blob says, "Not so fast, buddy." The blob snatches Deke through the planks of wood.
Unbelievable. I'm still in a state of shock right now.
It's actually a pretty good kill. We're now down to Randy and Laverne. They're out on this raft. It becomes nighttime. They're tired, freezing, and just trying to survive. Laverne suggests they hold each other to stay warm. And at this moment, I'm certain Randy gets a hard on.
Oh, yeah.
Next morning, Deke's car is still blasting music. My man had a hell of a battery. Randy wakes up with Laverne in his arms, and after a long day of graphic, horrific death, Randy's morning wood takes over. Randy gets his best idea yet. He lays Laverne down on the raft, lifts her shirt, and begins to kiss her body in her sleep.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Randy, you just saw your friend Rachel screaming for her life. Your tag team partner was savagely killed. Unfortunately for our pal Randy, his lust for Laverne gets her killed. And that's why Randy puts the creep in Creepshow. If you haven't seen Creepshow 2, go check that out, man. That's a good one. I'll holler at y'all in the next video.